Born in Uzbekistan, where they fight at weddings, here is Kazakhstan's Shavkat Rakhmonov, one of the best welterweight prospects in the world. He has finished every single one of his professional wins. He has never tasted defeat. And even though he is not in any great rush for a championship opportunity, the fan base is. They want this man fighting for the title with immediacy. He's sort of contented to bide his time. This is the big spot here tonight. If he can win this fight and handle this particular stylistic challenge, for my money, there's nothing left. All odds on Kazakhstan Shavkat Rakhmonov here tonight.
This fight is yours. They got nothing on you.
All right, here's the top 5 welterweight contender, Belal. Remember the name Muhammad. And I pause at calling him an overachiever, but there were a lot of people who didn't necessarily think that this man was going to vault into the top 5 and be the factor that he has become in one of the UFC's deepest divisions.
Well, when you're this committed, when you are so committed to your craft, and you have an iron will that you will be something special, you can accomplish anything. That's Belal Muhammad. When you talk to him, you get a sense that this guy believes that he's the best in the world. He doesn't believe it, though. He applies the work ethic to it to make himself and give himself a chance. It has allowed for him to be exactly where he is today.
And now he believes he might just be one win away from his first shot at the UFC title. We'll see how it goes for Muhammad tonight. And now our tail of the tape for this welterweight championship fight. All right, we send it back inside the octagon. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC welterweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Shavkat Rakhmonov. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, Belal. Remember the name, Muhammad!
All right, Herb Dean, third man in the octagon for this one.
Ready. Good.
All right, early round action here featuring the bona fide welterweight contender, Belal. Remember the name, Muhammad. Biggest key to his success of late, undeniably, has been the wrestling and the pressure game, the ability to impose his will on the ground. He has an outstanding top game, very good ground and pound, and I think when his submission offense gets to that next level, Belal Muhammad's going to start putting people away and maybe be fighting for the title before the end of the year. Well, we're in the clinch, but still able to land hard to the head with the punch there. Nice defense to block that punch. Both fighters throwing heat now. Oh, going for the takedown here. His misses are entertaining.
He loaded up there with that high kick. Nice shot there by the champ.
Oh, wow, massive uppercut. That will not feel good to me.
Man, he has a great double leg. My goodness, he has a great double leg.
I need you to look at me in half guard.
Muhammad's in half guard.
Look at that. Recognized he was about to lose position.
Muhammad's back second full mount. Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
Well, working pretty effective. Just over 2 minutes to go in what has been a furious round one.
In the half guard, big ground and pound. Big right hook there by the champ.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Belal Muhammad.
Side control.
Muhammad's right back to the full mount. All right, so you gotta be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. Muhammad's back in half guard. He's very comfortable here.
Nice shots landing from the top position.
Oh, staying busy from top position. He lands another ground strike there. Pretty good work with the strikes here off of his back by Rakhmonov. Making all these shots count. Oh, he got saved by the bell there. He was getting absolutely starched on the ground, grounded and pounded. Thankfully, the horn came at a good time. You see, gingerly, he gets back to his feet. He'll go back to the stool now for 60 seconds. Now the onus is on his corner to try to keep him in the fight. All right, that's the end of the round as we show you some of the highlights over those 5 minutes. Really a clinic when it comes to the ground and pound.
Yeah, man, this is what you're taught. When you're learning to become a ground and pound fighter, you want to do it exactly like he did. Gain posture, have height, control hands and wrists. Land strikes, don't throw too many, throw just enough control, throw again, control. He did it perfect.
Ready.
All right, round 2. Oh, that's a big right hand. Caught him with a head kick. That at least partially landed.
Oh my goodness, he got kicked in the head and he's still standing.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Belal Muhammad. And busy as he looks to improve position here.
Getting him out here. This is where he wants to be.
Pretty good head movement. He's avoiding a lot of these ground strikes. Grounded him and pounded him. Nice job.
And another one. Another strike from the top. Lands for him. These are big shots, and they're not glancing blows. When he's throwing, he is landing so clean that his head is starting off the mat.
Well, this is a tough fighter to buck off. Very good pressure and work here by Muhammad. All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. Rakhmonov's eye appears to be closing up by the second. All right, north-south position now. We'll see who transitions first. Well, landing several strikes here from the top, standing over his opponent. Good work here by Belal Muhammad. This is some exhausting work, man.
I mean, it is so tiring to be fighting in this way. So much wrestling, so much grappling, expending all this energy trying to hold the guy down. I mean, no takedown is not fought. No reversal is not fought. Everything they're doing is fought to the very last minute before it gets given up.
Oh, big shots from the top. Oh, another strike lands from the top. Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat?
You need to work. I'll stand this up. Work.
All right, feet on the hips here. Well, that was a high-level extended battle on the ground. Now, though, the athletes back to their feet, and no surprise, the crowd responds in kind.
The crowd just loves whenever they get two high-level strikers going at it. It was very hard to get back up after getting taken down. But he's got there now. Let's see if he can take advantage of it. Look at how he turns his hip over when he throws that kick.
And the horn sounds on round 2.
All right, take a seat, buddy. Great round. Listen to me. Breathe. Deep breath into that nose, out to that mouth. All right, perfect round. I need you to go out there.
All right, let's look back at some of the action, DC. Your good friend Mark Coleman, the godfather of the ground and pound, would be proud.
He'd be very proud. He'd be very proud with the way that he showed his ability to use his ground and pound. He didn't waste any action. He did everything he needed to do. He was able to posture. He was able to control wrist. He did everything perfectly in his approach in that ground and pound sequence.
Here we go, third round of this championship fight.
Great job getting that punch to the target.
Oh, he landed another great shot to the body. They're really starting to connect at a high percentage now in the latter stages of this fight. Muhammad going for the takedown. He misses. Huge connection by him there.
He needs to get on his bicycle, John. He needs to get into space so that he doesn't get finished.
Oh, now gets an underhook to get a more dominant position. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Fighters separate from the clinch. Rakhmonov gets caught by that straight punch. You gotta do better than that defensively.
Oh, nice elbow. Big double leg level change. The half.
A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. All right, north-south position now, DC. We'll see how he chooses to advance from here. Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here. Muhammad's able to make a nice transition there back into side control.
Oh, he puts his knee on belly.
So Rakhmonov's back in full guard now.
Start winning those elbows. Start winning those elbows.
With 2 minutes and change to go in round 3. Muhammad's back in half guard.
Oh, right into mount. He's got to be careful here.
Muhammad's back in full mount.
Nice.
Good work from the top here by Muhammad. And there it is, another strike gets through on the ground. What a great sequence by him, mixing up his strikes and once again targeting that already damaged, swollen area upstairs.
That's exactly what he should do. You know, we are talking about a guy that is so talented, that is so disciplined, that when he can see swelling like that, he's going to continue to attack him.
Oh, these are some serious power punches from the top by Belal Muhammad. Final seconds of round 3. Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Muhammad. All right, 3 rounds down, potentially 2 more to go. We are headed to the championship rounds.
All right, take a seat, bud. Breathe, boy. Let's slow that heart rate down. Breathe. Relax. Okay, listen. You're not tired. I know you've got more in you.
All right, let's look back at some of the action in that round, DC. What a high-level display of offensive wrestling.
I mean, this is a joy for me to watch. I enjoy watching a guy maintain this level of wrestling for as long as he has done this. He is constantly in his opponent's face. He's constantly taking him down. Getting taken down and getting up is exhausting. Let's see how tired his opponent is at the start of the next round.
Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there. All right, so here we go with our 4th round of a possible 5, and a lot of fighters change up their training. Oh, a huge strike lands there, DC.
He landed that massive shot. Now he needs to try to find the next shot, the follow-up shot that will finish the fight.
Muhammad going to work here from the full guard. Nice combination of strikes, mixing it up pretty well here. All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You got to be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. Muhammad ground and pound from half guard.
Good job being a threat off your back and not allowing your opponent to get comfortable.
Continuing to stay busy here on the ground. Nicely done. Muhammad's back in half guard. Side control now, and certainly I would think more offensive options for the bottom fighter than in the half guard.
Absolutely more offensive options, because now you can just start to get away. You can just go to a wrestler stand-up. Get to your knees, post your hands, don't allow him to get his hooks in, right? Really be aware of the hooks. But get to your handstand, up, fight the hands, break away and escape. But it's so much more free-flowing than a half guard in the side control, because all you need to do is just get the opponent's body up, because his legs are just free to move. His legs are not controlling anything. His legs are just free, so you have more freedom to use yours.
All right, so he gets back to his feet after that extended battle on the ground, and the crowd is loving it.
The crowd's going crazy because they appreciate high-level mixed martial arts, and that's exactly what you just got.
Right on the button.
That's it! Holy smokes!
I mean, you gotta be kidding me with that knockout. If that is not the #1 play on SportsCenter tonight, I'm not sure what would top it. One of the best knockouts we've seen all year.
In a very long time. I have not seen someone look this good. He promised us something, and he delivered with that beautiful knockout.
Bruce Buffer has your official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Deans called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 34 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by knockout and still the undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, Belal. Remember the name, Muhammad.
So the celebration is officially on after a successful UFC